And we are live. What is up, everybody? I hope everybody is having a great Monday night.
Welcome to the pre-show show.
It is the pre-show show.
Racing season's in full swing now.
North Carolina Speed Week.
North Carolina Speed Week this past week.
And, I think a lot of series is getting ready to fire off this coming up weekend. And
you got the Steel Block Bandits, the Blue Ridge Outlaws, Mid-East, Modified Mafia starting up in a couple weeks.
Yep.
Some local race. Gaffney started their weekly shows Sunday.
Sure did. Some local guys went down to Gaffney too. Justin Huskins and a few others, and
a lot of guys from Fayetteville were there, I think.
Yeah. So I think they left Fayetteville Saturday due to the rain, and so went down to Fayetteville. To Gaffney. I'm sorry.
Whew.
So
it's neat.
Yeah. I just want to let everybody know real quick. We was in pretty good happy mood here till about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Got a call from Zach Tate, and if any of you guys know Zach and Noel or whatnot, we lost Todd today, not too long ago. Todd was Noel's dad. Super awesome guy. Always seen if he seen us at a racetrack, he was coming, and he I'm gonna miss Todd, man. I really thought a lot of Todd. So if y'all can keep the Tate family in your prayers for the days to come, man, because I'm talking hours ago that we lost him. But I know Todd would say, "Get your ass in a happy mood and do the show." So, because he watched us every week, and so that's what we're going to do tonight. We're gonna push through this, and we're gonna be there for the Tate family if they need anything. So, and we got a lot to talk about tonight. Zach's getting ready to fire off. Speaking of Zach Tate, getting ready to fire off with the. And I made a video this week, and I feel like an idiot.
More so than normal.
Yeah, more so than normal. Is Modified Mafia, not Modified Mania, like I said it was.
Modified Mafia, where legends are made.
Yeah. I don't know where Modified Mania come from, but that was my bad. I was smoking crack.
There's a great with Jelly Gang.
Yeah. He's in the Dixon game now.
He's still Grape Jelly Gang.
Yeah, we're gonna have to call
him. There's that some I don't know who that is.
Yeah, who is that? Is it Corky? Is it Tanya?
Oh, it's Tanya, I guess. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he used to be the flavor. You don't even see him no more. They disappeared.
Yeah. They somewhere over in Virginia somewhere.
I'd get lost if I was in Virginia too.
Yeah. No. They say Virginia's for lovers. I guess they love it on each other.
No wonder I'm not in Virginia.
But tonight we got a special guest going to be on video. Brandon Riff. I hope I'm saying his name right. It's Brandon Riff. He is the founder, I guess you would say, of the Modified Mania. There I go again. Where is this coming from?
What?
I said Modified Mania.
I don't know what you're looking at.
It's a Modified Mafia tour.
I hear on the screen right there. It says Jesus. Modified Mafia.
Jesus Christ. They do have purple Dixons shown, so
they all have purple.
Trust me, I'm 30 deep in them. They got purple.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Of course, we got results from North Carolina Speed Weeks with Mid-East Racing Association. Upcoming events for Blue Ridge Outlaws.
Yeah.
Schedule for the Modified Mafia and Steel Block Bandits will start theirs in a couple more weeks too.
That's right. That's exactly right.
For a big race, I think it's a 10,000 win race.
Yeah. And we got some big news. We got some new sponsors. So we're gonna pay some bills here in just a few minutes, but want to let everybody know that Travis Lawson with First Place Merch is no longer the name of it.
He has went back to Stokes Apparel.
Yep. It is Stokes Apparel now. So hello, Jessica Radford, how are you? If you was one of the lucky ones to win one of these First Place merch hats, they're probably going to be worth something on eBay.
I mean, it is a Richardson.
It is a Richardson. No, I don't think it's a Richardson. No, it's a Pacific.
Oh.
No,
I thought it was Richardson. He said those hats are vintage.
The hats are vintage. We got vintage hats right here. So, if I see some on eBay going for thousands of dollars,
I'll hold on to mine.
Yeah, I'm holding on to mine, definitely. So, as many as you know, Travis Lawson is the T-shirt guru. I mean, I'm getting tangled up in these cords. You are too, ain't you?
You was tangling me up in them.
Travis is the sole proprietor, like Floyd was of the barbershop. He is
sole proprietor.
Yeah, he's Travis Lawson Enterprise, Stokes Apparel. If anybody needs racing shirts done, that is the man to see right there. He will hook you up. So it is Stokes Apparel from now on. No First Place merch. So
speaking of Stokes Apparel, there it is.
There's
some shirts coming out on pre-order. There's a Caleb Simmons shirt.
That Caleb Simmons shirt is sweet. I was thinking we was going to get one. So
we got the Morgan Widener shirt.
That is hot. I love that red.
Modified Mafia.
Not Mania.
Where legends are made here.
I love that shirt. I'm sure Sean Peach will have that shirt right there.
It's got some purple in it.
It's got purple.
Purple makes them fast.
Yep.
Cole Hedrick.
How about Cole getting
a Whitfield, Virginia?
Yeah, that's a sweet looking shirt. That's clean, man. I like that.
And Brandon Bentley.
There's another one Sean will have. It also has purple.
That's another one out of Whitfield, Virginia.
Yeah. So there's some new shirts pre-order. You could get with the drivers, or you could get with Travis Lawson, I guess, at Stokes Apparel, and make sure you get the hoodies or t-shirts, guys. So great looking t-shirts, man. I'm gonna tell you what.
And we'll bring him back up a little later in the show.
Yeah. It's getting pretty close to showtime. Sean has showed him he's a beauty in the purple, he says.
I'm with Sean. Purple makes him fast.
Not fast as green.
I got purple on the back of the deal here.
So you got to be green to go fast. And Rita's over there getting all tangled
terrorizing
up in
the food bowl.
Yeah. But real quick, we're going to pay some bills real quick here.
You going to pay some bills already?
Well, we got him getting ready to come in 2 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, so.
New work shirts, and they are.
Look at there.
I hear you, Sean. He said he wants to pay some bills.
Well, let's pay some bills. We got a special guest coming in at 7:00. Amanda Bentley says, "No problem, Amanda. Glad we could help you. Hope you get a ton of shirt orders. And what we do is we help the local racers."
I gotta there we go. Get back to normal. He says bill paying time.
It's bill paying time. We got a special guest coming in, so we're going to sit and chat with him for a few minutes. So He should be coming in. Andrew's Mowing and Landscaping. Andrew Langford is one of the baddest. I tell you what, building pool, outdoor cooking areas, whatnot, you name it. Landscaping, mowing, give him a call. 336 624 8357.
NRS Race Scoring for all your scoring and transponder needs, and the official score of the Mid-East Racing Association. Go check them out on Facebook at NRS Race Scoring.
And again, Tate Logan and Firewood, Zach Tate, please keep them in your prayers. As many the ones that just came in, Zach and Noel lost Todd today, just a few hours ago. Please keep the Tate family in your prayers for all your logging and firewood needs. 336-757-6706. And Brandon is ready to join the podcast and join the cast.
Earl Ramey Racing Engines out of Mooresville, North Carolina. If you're looking for horsepower, Earl Ramey is the place to be. Maximum racing oils and pro fabrications at Earl Ramey Racing Engines.
And Randy's Custom Lettering in Walnut Cove, North Carolina. Vinyl adds horsepower. Make sure you go see Chris and Randy for all your vinyl needs.
MaryKay Independent Beauty Consultant Jessica Smothers out of Stokesdale, North Carolina. If you need MaryKay men or women's products, go check her out at www.marykay.com/JSmothers4.
Skippy D's Cups. You want some of these for all your sublimation needs? Give Skippy D's a message on Facebook. We do t-shirts, hoodies, cups, tumblers, Bluetooth tumblers, you name it. If it can be sublimated, we can do it.
And our new sponsor, Mid-East Racing Association, home of the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, Pro Fabrications, Mid-East 604 late models, and the Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late models presented by SRI.
And we want to give Jason and Brittany a big thank you for coming on board with us this year. We sure appreciate you guys. Gann's Race Cars and Parts out of Mid-End, North Carolina. Too fast for you embroidery. Get all your race car parts and hats and shirts and hoodies embroidered all in one house. Give Gann's Race Cars and Parts a call.
Rob Favre for Buffalo Mountain Motorsports out in Virginia. Give them a call at 540-789-7800 for all your side-by-side and four-wheeler needs.
And Stokes Apparel, the man himself, Travis Lawson, for all your t-shirts, racing t-shirts. If you're a new driver or a driver that's wanting t-shirts, get with Travis and he will hook you up.
And our good friends at R&B Enterprise for all your automotive needs. They do light and simple automotive work and also used cars. So if you need a new used car, go check out Ricky and Dustin Brim or give them a call at 336-427-7425.
All right. Now we got to pay some bills. We have been talking about the Mid-East Mafia Tour, getting ready to fire off.
You got that wrong again. We're talking about the Modified Mafia.
What did I call it this time? Jesus Christ.
I'm about to cut you off.
I know, right? Damn. The Modified Mafia Tour. I had Mid-East on my mind after the new sponsor deal. So, but we're going to bring in the owner, the founder of it. And I hope I'm saying his name right. Brandon Rife is. Hey, Brandon.
Yep, you're saying my name right. Rife is the last name, so you did say
all right. Good deal, man. Good deal. For the ones that's just coming in and joining us, this is Brandon Rife with the Modified Mafia Tour. New tour starting up this year, man. Congratulations on that deal.
We appreciate it. It's been a ride for sure so far. It's it's kind of took off ever since the announcement at the Hickory Trade Show, it's been wide open and still going at it as of an hour ago. So we were still getting news coming in. So it's going to be a good year. Everything's looking really good. Car counts should be really good this year. Got a lot of really, really good race car drivers on board membership wise to tour with us. So kind of excited to get it going, get rid of some of these nerves I got as a promoter. Usually behind the wheel when I'm racing, I have nerves, but the promoter side of the nervousness is getting me now.
I guarantee it, man. I know we're good friends with Jason Walls and Jason Smoot, and I told them both I wouldn't want to be either one of them. So you're yeah. I'll give y'all props. That's a undertaking in its own right there.
Yeah, it's not been too bad with some stuff as of yet. Knock on wood here, but there's just a lot that goes into it that a lot of people don't see. There's a lot of money that goes into it, and a lot of planning and a lot of phone calls and video calls and negotiations. I mean, that's pretty much all I've done for the last 2 months. So but it's been worth it. It's turned out really good so far.
Well, good deal, man. I know I seen a few minutes ago you said that some breaking news was happening. So if you want to tell us about that, and tell us about what's going on with the tour and
yeah. So we got a lot of tracks on board. We still have a couple offers out there that we're trying to finalize. I guess the first one we need to talk about is County Line on March 11th. That is going to be our first event for the Modified Mafia. It will be a non-points event, but it is $2,000 to win, $200 to start. We're also going to do a practice night on the 10th, and that'll be from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. We're very grateful for Brenda and Jimmy at County Line. They jumped on board right off the bat. So very thankful for them. We actually have 4 races with them as of right now. The County Line race here on March 11th obviously is one of them. The kids race at the end of the year is another one. That's going to be a big show as always. That's a really cool event. I got to be a part of it last year as a tech guy. Just a lot of really good racetracks to come on board and helped make this possible. So we got County Line March 11th, and then the next weekend we're at Halifax County for the Baton Memorial. We're in the process of trying to do a 1,000 to win show on the 17th. Just waiting on sponsorship confirmation on that to make sure that happens. If for whatever reason the sponsorship falls through, that will be a practice night as well. And then on the 18th will be 2,500 to win, 2,000 or 2,500 to win, 200 to start for the Baton Memorial, and that's looking to be a really, really big event for the mods to get their year started out as well. Then after Halifax, we're off the month of April as of right now. And then we're at Bloomington Speedway on the 12th of May. And that is going to be a $9,999 to win event, $509 to start. There's all kinds of money being given away. There's money for the dash race that pays back through the field for how many ever cars make the dash. Heat races pay, fast time award. There's all kinds of money given away. There's B main money that's going to be given away. So that's looking to be one of the bigger events of the year for mod racing in general. I know we'll have some Midwest guys come to that show. The Mafia guys are obviously going to be there. So big event there. Bloomington, Indiana, Bloomington Speedway. The big news is about an hour ago, we got confirmation with Paragon Speedway in Indiana, which is about 40 minutes up the road from Bloomington. They want to hop on board for the 13th, which is that Saturday, and they're going to do a 3,000 to win event, 200 to start on May 13th. So that's the following night after the Roddy Strong Memorial at Bloomington. So that is a confirmed race. There's 3,000 to win. Again, Paragon Speedway. We appreciate Robert and everybody at Paragon for coming on board to that. They're doing a lot of renovations there, brand new grandstands, a lot of just grounds work. So I seen some pictures yesterday, and it looks really good. So that's the breaking news. That hasn't been put on the schedule. That hasn't been released to anybody. I just got that a phone call or text message there just right before we come on the air with you. So Paragon Speedway, the newest track for the Mafia, and we're very excited to have them on board. We're also talking to Circle City about maybe doing a Sunday show. So make that whole Indiana swing there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Should know some more on that either later this evening or tomorrow. So hopefully we can get a 3-day event there in the Indiana state. Again, Bloomington, Paragon, and hopefully Circle City on Sunday. We're also going to try to come up with some sponsorship to do like a little small points deal for those 3 events if we can get all 3, and pay out some money for some guys that run all 3 events and accumulate the most points there. So that's something we're working on. It's not confirmed yet on the points deal. We'll know more about that if Circle City confirms that they want to come on board. So that's the big news there. I'm so grateful for all these racetracks coming on board and reaching out and wanting to be a part of this. That's going to be a huge weekend with 10,000 to win, 3,000 to win, and then hopefully another big show at Circle City on Sunday.
Absolutely, man. It sounds like to me that there's going to be a lot of traveling, a lot of good tracks, man. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's going to be a long year, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
But again, we're very grateful and we're very appreciative of all the drivers that's come on board, all our sponsors, all the racetracks that are jumping on board for this, because our payout structure is stout. All of our races are no less than 200 to start. We have all kinds of contingency stuff to give away. There is a $100 membership fee for the series to run in our events. But with the contingency stuff we give away, Rookie of the Year gets $200 to Dynamic Driveline for the Dynamic Driveline Rookie of the Year every race. We have a $100 Fast Time Award. Atwell Exterior Services has come on board for County Line on the 11th to give away $500 to the Dash winner. We have $50 Hard Charger Award presented by Club 69 Race Cars. So all kinds of people coming on board, all kinds of money and contingency stuff to give away. So it really makes that $100 membership worth your while to travel with our series.
That's cool. And it's good to see that, a series and down here, and when I say down here, I mean down south, we're more accustomed to the 602, modifieds and whatnot. The UMPs hadn't got, that big down here. And I know up in Illinois and stuff like where you're talking about going and stuff, they're huge. So you're probably going to have some big car counts, and you've got 20 plus already coming out of the woodwork. So that's a big change for these guys.
Oh yeah. We got 20 plus confirmed for County Line, the first race of the year. Some of those guys are migrating from the crate. Some of those guys are bringing their crate to County Line. Home Furniture and Mattress and 27 Motorsports has put up $300 to the highest finishing crate at County Line on March 11th. So if a crate car runs 10th place at County Line, he's going to walk away with $640. So that's a good payday for a crate car, and a lot of these guys in these crates of 602s or 604, whatever they want to bring. A lot of those cars are pretty quick. In a small place like County Line or Halifax, those cars do really well.
Oh yeah, I'm actually going to make my way down to County Line, so I'm pretty excited. I've never been there before, believe it or not, but
it's a good place. Jimmy and Brenda do really good work there. Like I say, that the kids race at the end of the year is huge. They got several big late model races coming to town. They have us there four different times, 2,000 to win each time, except for the kids race, and that'll be 5,000 to win event. So that's a big event for us as well. I think Jimmy did some upgrading to the track and then maybe a little bit of configuration. I think they were getting some new LED style lights to put up, new clay on the racetrack. So a lot of work went into their facility over the winter, and we're looking forward to getting there and getting back at it.
Right. Well, I know Zach. He's a good friend of ours, and was not just a show sponsor, but a real good friend of ours. I know he is planning on coming, down to county line. But now that I don't know if you heard during the show, his wife lost her dad just a few hours ago, and I know they're going to go through some stuff. So hopefully he'll still make it. But I'm looking really.
He confirmed with us there a few days ago, and I was watching there before I come on and seen the news. So we'll definitely reach out to him and send our condolences and see if there's anything that we can do for him. And hopefully we can still see him at county line. And if not, we're definitely looking forward to him to being part of the series. He is a member, and I talked to him on the phone there about a month ago for a little over an hour. So
you can't get him off the phone. So
really good guy, really good guy. Which he had a lot of questions, as a lot of people have so far. But really good guy. Obviously, we'll reach out and send our condolences and see if there's anything we can do as a series or just a friend in general. But definitely hoping that he can still make county line.
Absolutely. Well, look, I want to get you to tell us about yourself, man. Your background, where you come from. I've heard a couple things, but
I don't know. Some of those things you heard may not be too good.
No. I just heard you come from a dirt car.
So I obviously I still work for Dirt Car. I'm still a UMP Tech guy. We have the support from Sam and Jim and everybody at UMP Dirt Car for the series. So a lot of resources there that we were able to acquire from Dirt Car. Like I say, I'm still a Dirt Car employee. When we're not racing, I'm going to be somewhere with Dirt Car at a racetrack doing tech work. So been with Dirt Car all year last year, traveled all over. A lot of the bigger races is where they send me to. As of right now, the only UMP Tech guy on the East Coast. So it obviously puts a lot of travel time and work time on me. But I can't say enough about Dirt Car. Anything that I ever needed from Sam or the company last year, there was no question. All I had to do is say, hey, I need this. Hey, we should do this. It was not a problem. Not a problem at all. Started the series, the idea of the series, and reached out to Sam, and Sam was like, let's run with it. Let's go. So, big support group there with Sam and Jim and everybody at Dirt Car. Just really can't thank them enough. They're putting a good chunk of money into our points fund for the drivers. Very thankful for the opportunity with Dirt Car. Again, I'm still looking forward to working with Dirt Car throughout the year, and very thankful to have a Dirt Car backing for our series. I've grown up in southern West Virginia here, and I'm about 4.5 hours from county line. So,
my God,
yeah, been racing since I was about 15. I started out in street stocks and went to super lates, and then we run some crate late stuff with fast track for a while, and now we have 2 open wheel modifieds sitting in the shop outside, and hopefully I can get those out of the shop this year and race a few times. Didn't get to race at all last year with all the traveling, but it's definitely still in my blood and definitely something I still want to do.
Oh, you're promoting. You're not racing this year, brother.
Right.
So
we'll try to sneak some in there somewhere.
Yeah, there you go. My co-host here, Nick, Brandon. Nick's starting with the Mid East tour this year. He's starting a tour with them. He scores and stuff, so he's going to get a little bit of that traveling experience
Yeah,
with you.
it's a lot of different hotels and a lot of different Waffle Houses. That's what the road life is like for
Waffle
sure.
houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of disappointed I've not been in any of these Waffle Houses where the fights and the throwing chairs and stuff break out. I haven't seen that yet, but I'm sure it might be out there somewhere. We run into it.
Hey, maybe we can go to one at County Line and start some stuff up in there, man. What do you think?
Might be able to. At least we got some support down there.
Yeah, the Waffle House Brawl, man. I like it.
Yeah. Maybe we could get them on board as a sponsor. That would be nice.
Well, you know what? We got a friend. He runs Modified. He runs 602 with the Mid East. His name's Kenny Kellum. And he actually did have Waffle House as a sponsor on his car. So,
all the free all-stars he can get.
Yeah, no doubt. But
yeah, we're super excited. I think this is going to be a big thing for modifieds in general. Really, as of right now, the only UMP sanctioned and backed modified series on the East Coast. I know my good friend, Jonathan Clayton has bought out the Mars series there in the Midwest, and we've been bouncing some ideas back and forth. My dog wants the camera, but we've been bouncing some ideas back and forth off each other, and we're going to continue to do so throughout the year to see what's working and what's not, and then hopefully next year we can do some type of collaboration and do a really big mod event for everybody for both series. There's some really, really good talent in the modified series, and some of the best racing you'll ever see. We just got to get it out there for everybody to see it.
And that's one of the important thoughts I was going to bring up. There's not many UMPs that I've heard of around, and so that you're going out on a limb with the UMPs. That's pretty cool, man. And like I say, I have seen a lot of them coming out of the woodwork now. So you must be doing something right.
Yeah. I mean, we got some really good members on board. Austin Holcomb obviously is going to be on board with us. Chris Arnold, Ryan Toole, Jim Manka, Zach Tate, Tyler Perkson, Jason Floyd, Cole Hilton, Hunter Cossett, David Taylor, Jordan Taylor, Jeff Robinson's on board. I know he does a lot of crate stuff as well.
Yeah.
Timothy Monroe out of Illinois is coming on board. Drake Troutman, Mitch Thomas, Ethan Dotson. I mean, we have a stacked field of drivers that are coming on board. That's just a handful that I just read off here from our list, but very talented race car drivers, and they put on one hell of a show. Some of the modified shows I got to witness last year were incredible. And it's only going to get better. Like I say, we get all those drivers that I just mentioned. Just all those guys are coming to County Line. You get all those guys in one event, and you got yourself a show about to happen. I can promise you that. So, with the sliders coming from Austin, from the backstretch to Ethan banging the boards up top, to Drake Troutman sticking his nose in there too. There's a lot of racing that's going to happen. A lot of, like I say, a lot of good race car drivers coming on board. I know Jim and Jason out of Georgia are going to travel most of the series with us, and just very thankful for everybody that's coming on board to help us out.
Well, you talking about good drivers now. I know I don't know if you've ever seen Zach Tate drive before, but I'm going to tell you this right now. He will throw it in one when the green comes out deeper than anybody I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Get prepared.
Yeah. So, and that's what we want to see. Is what the fans want to see. It's that style racing and that competitiveness that's obviously going to bring fans to the racetrack. So, And again, speaking with the fans, we have a mandatory autograph session at every event that we go to. If any of my drivers do not sign autographs and shake hands and kiss babies, they will not be able to race. So, everybody's on board with that. Clearly, I think it's a huge deal that we interact with our fan base, and especially the young kids coming up. Because you obviously sit around and you see the car on the racetrack, but it's a big deal when you can actually shake hands with that guy, take pictures with that girl, whatever it may be, get a hero card, and so it makes a difference, and it makes an impact. And just like County Line, we do the mandatory autograph session. When we come back to County Line, those guys are going to remember that, hey, we got to hang out with the drivers, we got to do this, we got to do that, and they're going to come back. So
absolutely,
we're definitely looking forward to that. And several cool things coming on, that's going to go on throughout the year, to keep fans and kids involved in our series.
That's awesome, man. That's a great deal there, and I'm 100% for that, man. When me and Nick, we come from 311 Speedway, and that's kind of where our home track was. And I had started, the cars carrying the American flag around the racetrack, during the national anthem. People like to see that. The fans like to see, that, and drivers going up talking to them, and fan interaction like that, man. I mean, that's a good thing.
Oh yeah, and even I said this in another podcast we did earlier in the year, that even when I was a kid and you got to, my dad was racing, and you got to hang out and you got to see the other drivers in these cars, and you got to hang out with them, take a picture with them, whatever it may be. That's something that sticks in your memory for a long time. And there's still several times I look back when my dad was racing and think of the cars and the drivers that were racing then, and it's just there's memories of those kids that last a long time. Those kids look up to these guys, and all these guys are on board, are very professional, and again, that none of them are obviously going to have an issue with hanging out and making some new friends.
Well, a lot of the fans here are calling for Jeff Parsons to run some of those races, so Mr. Excitement, we're going to call him out. We're going to call Jeff out on that.
Yeah, he is Mr. Excitement. Man, I really enjoyed being around Jeff. Was around him a lot last year. Really good dude. He's definitely a contender to win anytime he shows up at the racetrack.
Absolutely,
I think he is. He's confirmed to be at County Line as well. So really looking forward to having Jeff and his crew follow the series as well.
You talk about good. Now, we've seen Jeff and Zach go at it time and time again, and that's some good racing. So you throw in a bunch of your boys, it's going to probably be really, really good.
Yeah, I'm excited, and again, that's what the fans deserve from the modifieds. That's what these racetracks that have hopped on board with these, stout purses to pay. That's what they need, and that's what they deserve. And these drivers deserve a series and exposure, just as well as anybody else. With whether they're late models or street stocks or whoever. If you're dumping money in race cars and trying to put on a show for fans, you deserve the recognition.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Jeff should be at Halifax, because I know they're going to follow the Steel Block Bandits, and they'll be at Halifax the same time y'all are.
Yeah, they'll be at Halifax. I haven't heard whether he's bringing his mod. I'm assuming he'll probably try to do both, but he'll definitely be at County Line for sure. And then obviously, some of the events may conflict with his late model stuff, but that'll be his choice of what he wants to do. Ethan Dotson's the same way. He's going to follow the series, and but he's also landed a late model, a super late model ride as well for the year at a few different shows. It's not a full-time deal just yet, but that's what these guys are working for. They're working to get to the top, and Very, very excited for Ethan. He'll be at Smoky Mountain Speedway this weekend with his new late model team, and hoping he does really good. Nick Hoffman is just another example of, moving up and trying to make the best name possible for yourself. And, we are still glad to have those guys a part of the modified series and the modified community. But we also understand that, running for $100,000 payday is a little better than a $5,000 or $10,000 payday.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, man, I'm gonna tell you what, it's been a pleasure getting to know you, and I can't wait for County Line. I'm still hoping to make it down there, week after next, March the 11th and 12th. Is that correct? I got the dates right.
Yep,
okay.
That'll be it'll be the 10th and 11th. 10th is practice. 11th. Yep, 10th is the practice, 6 to 10, and then 11th will be the actual event. This is my birthday week, so I turn another year older next Wednesday. So,
how does it feel to be 21?
Yeah. I wish I was 21 again. Maybe I should have started this endeavor when I was 21, but I still feel pretty young, so it's not too bad. But there is some guys I got to thank before we hop off here.
Absolutely.
Obviously, having VP come on as our title sponsor was huge. Cannot thank Bobby Taylor and Bobby Taylor Oil Company and David Taylor, Jordan Taylor, DJ Irvine, everybody at VP for coming on board as our title sponsor. That was a huge thing that took place there last week. Obviously, Dirt Car for coming on board and helping out. ATC Bolts and Fasteners, EquipLink Auction Group, Prime Electrical Solutions, Pop Bit, again, Bobby Taylor Oil Company, Home Furniture and Mattress, RTR, Parts and Performance, Stokes Apparel. Stokes Apparel did some badass shirts for us. They look really good. Anybody still wanting a shirt, pre-order ends on Thursday, the 2nd, I think is the Thursday. Whatever the 2nd is, March 2nd is when our pre-order for the sales of the t-shirts go off. You can hop on our Facebook page or our website and get you an awesome looking shirt. There's 4 different colors. He killed it on those shirts. Velocity USA, Brad Smith has a lot of stuff coming out to help our drivers out. Thomas Clark Performance, Gen 3 Performance and Imaging, Atwell Exterior Services, Club 69 Race Cars, again, VP Race Fuels, Dynamic Drive Lines, all the racetracks that have come on board with us. Thankful for you guys and your podcast to help us get our name out there as well. I think we got another one to do here soon with the Voice of Victory Lane. So very thankful for everybody trying to help us out and get our name out there and letting us share what we're doing.
Absolutely, man. And look at here. We got Mr. Excitement in here and Zach Tate at the same time. Jeff just confirmed they should be at County Line. So that's going to be a good one, I promise you.
The race at County Line is going to be one hell of a way to start the year out.
Yes, it is.
With the drivers that we have coming, it's going to be a good one. You're not going to want to miss that for sure. And then obviously we're going to have pretty much the same crowd and the same drivers at Halifax the next weekend, which is also going to be another big event. Michael over there has done a lot of work to the racetrack and it looks really good. So excited to get there as well.
So it's gonna be a good one, man. I think you're gonna do real good. I wish you the best of luck. And if you need anything, just holler at us, man. Okay.
We sure appreciate it. Again, guys, thanks for having us on. Thanks for letting us share our story and hopefully we talk again and we have some more good news.
Absolutely, man. It was great meeting you, dude, and appreciate you coming on. And I'll see you at County Line, I guess.
Sounds good. We appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Have a good night.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right. What a dude. Super great guy, Brandon Wright. That's going to be a pretty good series, I believe.
Oh, absolutely. UMPs is something people have been wanting around here for a while. And I know Troy Loomis down at Longhorn. He's a big UMP supporter too. So,
yeah, that's right. I think he used to run.
He did.
UMP, didn't he? So, And especially, I mean, some hard hitters that he named and putting Jeff Parsons and Zach Tate in the mix. I mean,
just have your locals. I mean, get Jeff Parsons, Zach Tate, Austin Holcomb. They actually own County Line.
Oh, dude. I mean, that's going to be a good show. So I cannot wait to see that. That's going to be Zach's first time in a big motor. So if he please don't take out the whole field, Zach.
And of course, Earl and them were big in. They were in the Hill Tour, UMP Hill Tour, and Derek actually won it one year. So,
so Earl
there's some guys who have run it before, just not a whole lot of local stuff.
Yeah, I think we had that.
And Ryan Toole, he come to 311.
He came to 311. Yep. I think we had that UMP race at 311, and 6 showed up.
I think that's right.
It was kind of a bummer because I was wanting to see a big crowd of them, man. So that's going to be interesting. I look forward to watching it grow this year. So good luck to those guys that's going to be running that tour. And Zach says it won't be me. I'm just learning how to drive. I told him, Zach, how you throw it in one. So
they've all had their warning.
Yeah, they've all had. That's right. They've all had their warning. So,
and of course, that is the modified Mafia.
Where legends say Mania too.
No, I messed up. Modified. And of course, they have a schedule. Of course, Carolina first one, Halifax for the following week for 2 days, with the Steel Block Bandits being there as well. Of course, he's got some new ones he added to the schedule.
Oh, yeah.
July 29th, he has a race at Cherokee. It looks like. Yep. 29th. Of course, I won't be at Cherokee that weekend because that's my daughter's birthday. But I think Mideast is also there that weekend.
Oh. I'm going to try to make a couple of those. Check them out.
Like I said, there's the current schedule, less the one that he just announced tonight for the Modified Mafia Tour, UMP Modified Mafia Tour.
Yeah. So good luck, guys, running that. Good luck, Jeff. Good luck, Zach, Austin. All those guys running that should be interesting, man. So,
absolutely.
Well, we had North Carolina Speed Weeks this past weekend, man.
At the Bull Ring at Fayetteville Motor Speedway.
How was it, man? Did you have a good time?
I had a good time. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday got it in. Well, everybody was afraid the rain was going to get us, but we got it in. But of course, Mother Nature won Saturday.
Mother Nature won Saturday. Yeah. I was coming, but Misty had other plans.
Like I said, lots and lots of locals there. I was going to pull it back up here, and I forgot to. I do know that Mideast Facebook pages for the 602 late models and 604 late models, there will be new ones made. Something happened to the other two. So be on the lookout of that.
Okay. Modified Mafia also just put on Paragon Speedway.
Paragon, right. May 13th.
3,000 to win. 3 G's, baby. So.
Let me get to.
You're going to get the results.
Results is printed there. I just look at some other stuff along with it.
Have you got the results?
That is Wednesday night. That was night one.
Night one. They just ran 602 late models that night, didn't they? And Legends.
Legends and Modifieds.
Yeah.
Modifieds, Legends, and.
Oh, yeah, they did run Modifieds.
Yeah, they run Modifieds.
Sure did.
Okay. Your boy won.
Yeah,
the
right.
Daytona Backstretch.
Hey, that's right. That's right. Buck the man. So we got 602. They ran 3 divisions on Wednesday night. Sorry. Starting on the pole and one off the pole. Let it flag the flag, I take it. Dean Bowen was your winner from Fair Bluff, North Carolina. Where in the crap is Fair Bluff, North Carolina?
That one I cannot tell you.
he
my pay grade.
Yeah, no doubt. Matt. So Dean took the win. He outrun Cody Overton. Big shot there. Cody started 3rd and finished 2nd from Evans, Georgia. Our very own baby D, Dalton Jacobs, had a great night.
And in the 604, with the 602s.
That's 602s, yeah.
First night.
Yep. Dalton Jacobs finished 3rd. Congratulations to Dalton. Joey Johnson. Look at Joey, the
Bravo,
lawman.
Somebody call the po-po.
Po. Joey Johnson started 7th and finished 4th, so he made his way up through the field a little bit. Chase Blackwell finished 5th, and Jacob Owens finished 6th, followed by Carl. I hope I'm saying his name right. Curran.
Yep.
Jason Dickerson, good run for Jason in the 12J 8th. Mark Eller 9th, and Stephen Tompkins 10th. Some notable mentions: Bill Tesh, our very own Bill Tesh, 15th. And it looks like Johnson Cash, the go-kart man, finished 23rd. And our Caleb Simmons and Robbie Gibson was 24th.
Yeah, Robbie actually broke an axle
Wednesday
night. Actually pulled it out and had to rebuild it there at the racetrack.
So tough luck for our two
for
buddies.
Wednesday night, 25.
25 race cars. That's right. That's a good run. That's a good field.
Good field on a Wednesday night for sure.
Yes, it was. Man. So I take it they moved over to the. You want to do them?
I can.
All right.
We can go on that.
Okay. You got it.
I got it over
All
here on the
right.
screen. Mid-East Modified. The Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour. Race number 1. These were not points races Wednesday night, but Statesville's own Buck Stevens in that 23 machine picking up the win at Fayetteville. Buck said it was the first win he's ever had at Fayetteville. Knocked it off his bucket
I
list.
believe he's lying. That ain't the first win,
But he had a hard charge from Drake Troutman. Drake Troutman was there driving Kevin Van Horn's 83 machine. Jeff Robinson finished 3rd. 4th was Dustin Watkins. And 5th went to Austin Wayne Self in that Buck Stevens ride. Ethan Wilson finished 6th. Casey Daniels 7th. Andrew Albertson was 8th. Mike Beasley 9th. Taylor Griffin rounded out your top 10. Dan Price made the way from Canada.
Woo. He gets the longest pool award.
He absolutely would have got the longest pool award. He finished 11th. Cambridge Gann 12th. Stephen Padula 13th. Had problems. Ricky Chavis was 14th. And Steve Mendenhall rounded out the 15-car field of modifieds.
Wow.
On night number 1 on Wednesday.
Yeah, so 15 modifieds. And, of course, they had them legend cars down there. And Drake Troutman took home the win. They probably had so many of them, we couldn't list them all.
Man, that's a whole crazy situation. They are actually INEX sanctioned this year.
Uh-huh.
And it's like 4 different classes, and they all run together. And
yeah.
It's an interesting concept.
I guarantee it.
But they have a ton of them there.
I guarantee it.
Then we rolled out to Thursday. It was night number 2 of North Carolina Speed Weeks.
Yep.
Picked up the 604s for Thursday night. Of course, 602 mini 602 late models and the Sheets Medias Modified were there, along with the legends.
Yeah. All them legends.
All them legends. I might can look and see how many there was. But there was a ton of them.
I guarantee it. That place has a ton of legend cars. Now, I will give them that. That is a popular place for them to run.
Let's see I think it shows me the legends. They had 33 legends.
33
Thursday
cars.
night.
Wow, that's how many cars we'd have at 311 Speedway on a Saturday.
The Pro 604s had 26. The ProFab 604s.
Yeah, that's a big field of 604.
It was a big field.
If anybody's saying 604s is going out, I guess that shows different, doesn't it?
They didn't have what the 602s had, though. But they did have a stout field of both. I think it was 33 602s there Thursday night.
Wow. That's a lot of cars.
That's 59, 58.
Yeah, not including legends and the modifieds.
Yeah, 58 just the 2 late model classes.
Yeah. So, wow.
For a Thursday night show.
Thursday night. A lot of people took off work.
This is true. What you got first?
I got the 604s.
604s.
604s. Oh, you want me to go ahead?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Our very own from Rhonda, North Carolina, Justin Husbands picked up the win in the 604 late model. Congratulations, Justin. How about Dalton Jacobs, Baby D?
Baby D, best finish he's had in that 604
Yes,
in a
it
long
is.
time.
Yeah, he needed that run, man. Come from fifth to finish second. Dylan Brown, always a threat in the 604s. Third. Jacob Brown, his brother, fourth. Travis Steele, fifth. And Cheeseburger Muller, sixth. I'm having a hard time seeing. Leighton Sullivan, seventh. Cody Overton, eighth. Corey Almond, how about Corey there with a top 10, finishing ninth. And Amanda Robertson,
Robinson, yeah, Amanda Robinson was there.
Finished 10th. How about that? Shout out to the girls. Just some notable mentions. Mark Crow, the Birdman, was down in the house. 13th. Austin Yarborough, 14th. Kerry King, 15th. That's Kerry King. That's Chris Joyce's buddy right there. Gary Mahib, the gut, my hero, man. Gary finished 16th. I think he was that the night he was light at the scales or no?
No, he wasn't. I don't think he was at scales.
No. I thought I seen Gary's name light at the scales.
Now it might have been for qualifying.
Okay.
There were 6 lights of scales and qualifying.
It had to be because he started 25th. He started dead last. Yep. So that's the night Gary made his way up to 16th. So he passed some cars. Timmy the Hammer Harrelson with a 19th. Good run for him, top 20. Jeremy Steele, 20th. Buck Stevens in a late model.
He drove the Chuck Melton ride.
Look at Buck Stevens in a late model, 21st. Zach Lowe, 22nd. Chubb Gunner must not have had a good night, 25th. And Stephen Padula he broke.
He didn't start.
He didn't start. He was light at the scales.
He actually set it on the pole.
Yeah.
It was light at the scales.
Light at the scales. So Stephen Padula did not start a DNS.
Then we rolled into the 602 Midi 602s. A feature 33 cars registered. They started 24. They had B mains and top 2 from the B main went in. And then they had 2 professionals, I do believe. Amazing race. Willie Milliken was driving the price ride in the 8 car and picked up the win, but unfortunately did not clear tech because of multiple bump stops on one shot. And the rule is 1 bump stop per shot.
Oh, man.
So that gave the win to our very own Jameson J. Mac McBride.
J. Max.
He picked up the win. Cody Overton was second. Jordan Kohler out of Mount Airy.
Look at Jordan.
Come from down there at Florida Speed Weeks and run 602s with us at Fayetteville. Finished third. Dustin Mitchell was fourth. Chase Blackwell was fifth. Daniel Parker was sixth. Hard charge of the night. Morgan Johnson in that 1M machine took a provisional, started 24th, finished 7th.
That's cool. She wheeled it through the field.
She did, and she wasn't afraid to go to the high side.
I like it.
She put on a good show for the fans. Like I said, and come through the field. 17 positions she picked up. Stephen Tompkins was 8th, Donovan Jackson 9th, and Carl Kern rounded out your top 10. Local guys, Caleb Simmons finished 11th.
And Caleb had a pretty decent qualifying effort at starting 8th.
He did. Dalton had problems. Something happened to the car. He ended up coming off. He was driving the Brad Benton 11B machine in the 602s. And finished 16th. Night before winner Dean Bowen finished 18th. Bill Tish 19th. Daniel Durham 20th. Joey Johnson 21st. Robert 22nd. Jonathan Cash, he was talking about the go-karter.
The go-karter.
23rd.
Yeah. Sam, the reason you can't see us, we got the Fayetteville Motor Speedway finishers.
Yeah, we got the
stuff
winners up on there.
So that's the reason you can't see us. You'll be able to see our ugly
Why you
selves
want
in
to
a
see
few
us?
minutes. I know. Man.
You should be able to see the Fayetteville Motor Speedway and the 3 winners from night number 1, and we are on night number 2. So yeah, I do need to move that. There's night number 2.
There's old Justin Husband, J Mac. Is that Jameson's car up there?
Yeah, it's Jameson's
That's
car.
what I
They
thought
didn't
it
have a
was.
victory lane picture because it was done after Tate.
I
They
gotcha.
declared him the winner.
Gotcha. So the Mideast modified 602 modified open wheel modifieds ran. Starting on the pole and taking the win was Jeff Robinson. He's a tough cookie in them modified.
And they said he was going to be in the UMP of some this year.
Be in the UMP with the
with that Buffalo Bar and Grill number 14 machine.
Yep, the modified Mafias. Drake Troutman second. Eric Bentley started 6th and made his way up to 3rd, so passing some cars.
Yeah, Eric Bentley is the current Mideast modified champion from 2022.
Dustin Watkins finished 4th. Austin Self started 7th and made his way up to the top 5. Good job for Austin driving that 23 machine. Greg Brown 6th, Andrew Albertson 7th, Mike Beasley 8th, Dan Price 9th, and Jonathan Hucks round out your top 10. Cambridge Gann finished 13th, and Stephen Padula had a DQ. Stephen did not have a good speed weeks, that's for sure.
I'm going to tell you about Stephen Padula, and Stephen knows this.
And how about Dalton Wilson did not start either?
Yeah, he didn't start. But Fayetteville has a track rule.
Uh-huh.
If you turn right off the racetrack,
Yeah.
you're automatically DQ for the night, no matter what.
Okay.
You've got to go into the pit, into the hot pit, and then come straight across the racetrack.
Oh, okay. I got you.
He done it last year. He done it again this year.
Oh,
and that's
man.
the reason the track actually DQ'd him.
Tough speed weeks with Steven. Hate that, man, because I know he was looking forward to it. But I tell you what, I watch him on Facebook a whole lot, and he feeds his crew well. So, Dalton Wilson coming from a super, getting in a 602 open wheel mod.
Yeah, I think something broke on that car.
So that was pretty cool.
He did not start.
Yep, did not start.
Something broke on the car. And Pro Legends were there. It was Chase Singletary picking up he was qualifying. Ryan Shabram at an Ultra North Carolina 15 machine picked up to win in the Pro Legends. I'm going to hide this for a second. Look, we are here, guys. We are here. It's not just voices.
See, we ruined y'all's supper now. Speaking of supper, I'm getting hungry. I ain't had no supper tonight.
Oh. You want some gibbies?
Gibby D's.
Of course, night number 4.
Friday night.
No, night number 3. Night number 3 of
Night number
Speedweek,
3.
because night number 4 got rained out. Which Friday night,
Friday
rain was gonna get us. It come a few little small showers, but we pushed through it and got the show in. All but the limited heat races, they canceled those by mistake, and then by the time we figured out they canceled by mistake, it was a good thing we did.
How do you cancel about
somebody marked them out and they weren't supposed to.
Oh, really?
That's all I can tell you.
They told me it was the score. I don't know.
It might have been, but it wasn't Mideast score. I can promise you that because I didn't touch the running order.
How did you get hired and get fired on the same weekend, Craig?
Oh, good question.
Nick got fired for stealing boxes. Jesus Christ.
Still in boxes. Woo! What you got?
I got the
modifieds.
mods.
Oh, see, that was Friday night. Friday night had 24 of the Sheets Mideast modified tour there. It was a points race.
You got it, me.
I mean, I can get it.
You get it. You can get it. Get it. Get it.
He said, get it. And of course, it was Greenwood's own Buffalo Wild Wings, Jeff Robbins, picking up the win at 14 machine. But that Austin Self in that 23S picked up a second place.
I'm gonna tell you what, I have watched Austin Self become a driver. He had a
I'm
great
gonna tell
speed
you,
weeks.
The track got a little dry slick, and Austin shows out when it gets dry slick.
Oh yeah.
Case Daniels was third, Kenny Peoples fourth. Your local hooker out of Pine Hall, Jasper Hooker, he was fifth.
All right. Good run for Jasper.
J.R. Davis finished sixth.
In that new pink car, he is. Good run for JR.
Cambridge Gann was seventh. Mike Beasley eighth. Ninth went to Dan Price out of Ontario. And 10, round out your top 10 was Gary Jarrett out of Raleigh, North Carolina in the 7 machine.
Might want to talk about Cambridge just a few minutes. He started 13th and finished 7th, so he's passing some cars.
Yeah, he picked up 6 spots.
Yeah.
Dan Price was actually the hard charger. He started 22nd, finished 9th, 13 spots.
So there was a lot of passing going on in that race.
A whole lot of passing. Brandon Bentley, of course, out of Whitfield was 11th. Andrew Durham I don't know what happened to his, but he ended up 14th. Cole Wagner.
Wiener man.
Cole Wagner had a heck of a run. And a ball joint broke on front coming down the front straightaway.
Golly.
I thought it was gonna be bad, but he got it stopped and got it off the racetrack.
He actually qualified third.
Yeah.
Good.
He had a heck of a run going.
A Wiener man.
Stephen Padula 18th, Greg Brown 19th.
So Stevens' woes continued into Friday night as well.
Stephen pulled off early.
Man, I hate that for Stephen.
Because, he dropped 12 positions.
Yeah.
He qualified 6th.
Man.
Of course, Eric Bentley didn't start the race. Of course, he's your points champion. And Kevin Van Horn did not start the race. That's the one that Drake Troutman was driving. But Kevin was going to drive it for the points races.
Well, we have dropped viewers like flies.
Like flies.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing unusual.
No. 604s on Friday night come back for a show. And Jeremy Steele got some redemption. Got him a win there at Fayetteville Motor Speedway in the Mid-East 604 late models. Jeremy Steele and Dylan Brown, always tough wherever he goes, started 5th and ended 2nd. Leighton Sullivan starting 7th and finished in 3rd. Third Wednesday night winner Justin Huswas finished 4th, so good speed weeks for Justin. Baby D passing some cars. He's got to be the hard charger here. Dalton Jacobs started 13th and ended up 5th. Got him a top 5. So good job for Dalton. Cheeseburger started 3rd, ended up 6th. The Birdman Mark Crow got him a 7th place finish. Good run for Mark. Corey Almond, good run for Corey, 8th. Brian Ledbetter finished 9th, and Cody Overton 10th. Some notable mention, Gary May, the Gut, finished 14th. Chris Joyce's very own Kenny King finished 15th. Chris Joyce is a big fan of Kenny King's. He loves that wrap on that race car. He's one of Chris's favorite cars, he says. So, Chubb Gunner finished 19th. Dale the Cowboy showed out down there, finishing 21st. Not to finish.
He was actually driving the Chuck Milton ride.
Yep. I'm sure that's not the finish Dale was hoping for with the Cowboy, but made the scene. Zach Lowe 22nd, and Timmy Harrelson, the Hammer 24th, and Jacob Brown and Stephen Padula did not start. So I bet Stephen was ready to get out of Fayetteville quick. So,
I think he was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think he left early Saturday morning.
I'm sure he did.
What you got labeled?
This is 602s.
602s. We did the modifieds with Jeff Robinson.
Yeah, we did. You did the modifieds.
602 late models. That is your Rick Hendricks City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late models. It was Daniel Parker picking up the win out of Rayford, North Carolina. Cody Overton was 2nd. Chase Blackwell 3rd. Dustin Mitchell 4th. And Jamison McBride rounded out your top 5. Dalton Jacobs was 6th. In the 11B of Brad Benton. Jacob Owens 7th. Chasen Beasley 8th. Carl Curran 9th. And Stephen Tompkins rounded out the top 10. Caleb Simmons finished 11th. Bill Tesh 14th.
Good run for Caleb, starting 23rd.
Jordan Kohler got in a terrible wreck on the front stretch. I think it hurt that car pretty bad. I think it actually got the rear clip on it.
From what I understand, it is that Longhorn as we speak. Get the clip
in the night on the 19 machine. 5-0. Somebody call the popo.
No.
Joey Johnson finished 22nd. Morgan Johnson was 23rd. And that's pretty much the gist of the 602 late models. Like I said, congratulations to Daniel Parker on picking up the first win of the season.
And as Nick said, Saturday night was a wash. Mother Nature won. So Friday night, that put an end to the North Carolina Speed Weeks.
Yeah, they actually canceled the show. They were going to push it to Sunday. They decided to cancel it and move it till April, the day before the Triple Crown at Fayetteville.
So would the Limits be running that weekend as well?
The Limiteds will run that weekend.
Is that the I-95 series that was going on?
It's they run a weekly series there too.
Wow, it's pouring down rain. Good.
Sure enough, it's raining.
So the next stop will be Cherokee Motor Speedway this coming up weekend.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday show for Mid-East. So I got a lot of things on here we didn't get. I just got to find. We got too much stuff tonight.
Yeah, we do. Good to see you as well, Jimmy Ray. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Appreciate it.
2022 didn't get to have the banquet for Mid-East, so they give out the awards at the racetrack Friday night. Your rookies of the year were Caleb Simmons in the 602 late models and Cambridge Gann in the 602 modifieds.
Our boys that we watch grow up got rookie of the year in the Mid-East.
And two local guys getting rookie of the year for the series.
So congratulations to those guys.
Of course, your points champions, the Pro Fabrications Mid-East 604 late model champion, Jeremy Steele, the Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late model champion, Cole Apple, and your Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour champion was Eric Bentley.
And look at there. 3 out of the 5 points come from 311 Motor Speedway.
Yep.
So we had some tough competitors there, guys. And I know a lot of people said, oh, they can't go nowhere else and run. Well, they proved them wrong. And I'm so proud of you guys. So congratulations to all the points champions and rookies of the year. Heck of a job.
Absolutely.
I think we spoke on it. The next stop for Nick is Friday night at Cherokee.
Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday. Oh, you got a Sunday show.
Saturday and Sunday at Cherokee.
So Nick will.
I get to hang out with Willard and Joey at their home track.
Yeah. So you'll be at Cherokee Speedway. It's always the place your mama warned you about. I guess Jack Craig will be in the house announcing. Is that correct? He does some announcing down there. So
Jack Craig was with us for the tour for the points race.
There's
Friday.
Trevor Atwell. Team Atwell, he says. Jack, if you need some help doing Victory Lane interviews, I'm unemployed.
Yeah, he's unemployed.
Yeah, I'm going around with a cup, shaking a cup for money.
He's so crazy.
I have no gig.
And again, first place. Nice things to say first place merch. It is Stokes Apparel. No longer first place merch. Stokes Apparel got some pre-order up that they're getting ready to put out. You can get with the drivers if you're interested in shirts. You got the Caleb Simmons number 22 machine out of Reedsville, North Carolina. He is your Mid-East 2022 Rookie of the Year.
So make sure you get you one of those shirts.
And then you've got Morgan Widener.
That's a hot looking shirt.
That
right
red
there.
pops on that shirt.
It does. That's a hot looking shirt.
Modified Mafia Legends are made here. He said this is in 4 different colors,
You are a legend.
but the purple is a whole lot better.
You need that shirt. You're a legend.
Don't make me mess with you. Cole Hedrick out of Whitfield, Virginia. You looking to pre-order his shirt? You can go check out Cole. He's got his ready. Morgan was all my favorite till Zach.
You can pull for both of them, Jimmy.
And then Brandon Bentley out of Whitfield, Virginia, also has his own pre-order. I think the Modified Mafia shirts go off at the end of the week.
Thursday.
Yep. Thursday is the end of the pre-order for those guys.
Yep. So make sure you get with the drivers or get with Jesus Christ. Get with the drivers or get with Stokes Apparel, Travis Lawson, and make sure you get a couple shirts. I think on the backstretch, we're getting ready to do some pre-orders pretty darn soon. So
we got to get something designed up first.
We got to get something designed up. Yeah, we're going to do a different design from last year. So make sure you get ready to buy some on the backstretch merch as well.
Brandon Bentley's a cool dude too.
Yeah, Brandon is a cool guy. Real cool guy. So that's going to be an interesting, like I say, it's going to be a real interesting series. I'm looking forward to seeing results and stuff each week from that.
You talking about the Modified Mafia?
Modified Mafia, yeah.
Modified Mafia.
So with Zach and Jeff and all them boys in there, that's going to be a racing series. I know the Mid-East Tour has been a very racing so far at Fayetteville. It looks like a bunch of racing and stuff. So the modifieds really will put on a show no matter what motor they have in them. I'll be the first one to tell you I didn't like them.
You weren't a modified fan?
I was not a modified fan. No. They growed on me, and I love them now. I'm still my late model guy now. Don't get me wrong, but I like the modified. I like them.
If you like late models, we got some of that stuff coming up too.
Yes, we do.
You got the Blue Ridge Outlaws. They start their season off this weekend or next weekend?
Next weekend.
Next weekend.
Yeah.
March 10th and 11th at Carolina for the inaugural Steve Hines tribute race. 3,000 to win, 300 to start, and a $500 bonus to whoever's leading it halfway.
That's at Carolina Speedway.
Carolina. I think he's got 15 cars confirmed
and
so far.
Some of our local guys there you'd see is Brandon Hall, the Wild Child.
Gut Rocket.
Gary May.
Johnny Stovall.
The Cowboy Dale Moore.
I don't have his up there.
Is he running Steel Block or Blue Ridge?
I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
I think he's running Steel Block Bandits.
Yeah, he may be running Steel Block Bandits.
Super Street is still my favorite. I wish they would race it at other tracks other than Whitfield. I agree. I like that division up there at Whitfield. And Whitfield should be getting started soon.
Yeah.
Should be.
Yeah.
But like I said, that is the Blue Ridge Outlaws going to be at Carolina March 10th and 11th for the inaugural Steve Hines tribute race.
So we got some of the guys moving up from 604s into the big motor. So
into the big motors,
yep.
You're right.
So that's going to be interesting. Then they got the Steel Block Bandits.
Steel Block Bandits will be in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from Saturday. And of course, they will be at Halifax for the Baton Memorial, 10,000 to win, 800 to the fastest qualifier. And Modified Mafia also going to be at the Baton Memorial that weekend, Halifax.
So that's going to be a heck of a show there. So.
It is. It's going to be a heck of a show. Like I said, that 10,000 to win, good way to start the season for them Steel Block Bandit guys.
Absolutely. Big motor boys. Let's see. I'm not familiar with Michael Deskins, but good luck to him in his asphalt.
Lonesome Pine.
Yeah. In his asphalt endeavors, I guess you would say. Nick's probably gonna go asphalt racing before long. I mean, I think I've seen Nick wearing a Kyle Busch t-shirt or something one day.
Oh yeah, I mean RCR finally got a win.
Got him a win this weekend. Sure did. I seen it on Facebook. I didn't
I-
watch the race,
I
of
didn't
course, but congratulations, Kyle. He'll get in a dirt car. So,
So Austin Dillon, but
yeah,
that's where you got to start at.
Kyle Larson. My favorite super street driver. I got so many great super
streets that were at Whitfield.
I like Randy Benfield. Benfield was a heck of a super street driver.
Oh, you had so many of them. You had Steve Brody.
Oh yeah,
He always Jimmy Mullins.
Jimmy Mullins, man, yeah.
Jay Foley.
Oh yeah,
Mark Crow.
Yep. Andy Hooker.
Andy Hooker.
Yeah.
Bill Tesh was in Super Street.
Man.
Keith Jacobs.
Yeah, Keith Jacobs running Super Street. That's right. Sure did.
Yeah. Rodney Steele.
You want to hear a story? A real quick story.
Quick one.
This is how small this world is. So, hey, Evan Kohler.
Evan. He was even at Fayetteville Motor Speedway.
I have heard some news on Evan Kohler.
Have you?
I have. I can't let it out.
What's his name?
I can't let it out. But
what's his name?
I can't.
Oh, okay.
It's top secret stuff, I guess. But I know Evan. You may be surprised about Evan here shortly.
Evan actually come over and spoke and talked.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I like Evan. Evan's a heck
I sit in my
rocking
rocking chair in the morning.
Yeah. He ride his motorcycle.
He
there,
did.
I know he did. Yeah.
And him and Robbie Gibson was taking each other's rides.
Oh, okay. Evan made his way down to Speed Weeks. Had a decent run Speed Weeks, man. I said, look at that feller. I was telling my wife, I said, I don't say anybody could get in that race car but him because his seat is up at the steering wheel.
You sit behind him.
Yeah, that's what you would have to do. No joke. So,
Evan's a good kid.
Yeah, Evan's a good dude. But my story is, my wife went and bought a new car Saturday, and the salesman in Burlington. We was in Burlington. The salesman. We're going down the road. I can't tell you what I heard. You know what I heard about you. I can't. I don't. You probably don't want me to say it on. Let everybody know. So I'll message you after the show and I'll tell you what I heard. But anyway, we was going on the test drive and Misty was driving the vehicle and the salesman was in the back and he asked me. He said, "What did you do? What do you like to do?" I said, "Well, I do dirt track racing. I do a show and I go to a bunch of dirt track races." He said, "Well, my father-in-law used to help a guy that dirt track races." I said, "Oh yeah, where'd he race at?" He said, "Up at Madison at 311 Speedway." Then that got my curiosity going. I said, "Well, who'd he help?" He said, "I think his name was Jacobs." I said, "Dalton Jacobs?" He said, "No." I said, "Keith Jacobs?" He said, "That's him. That's him. It was D Nice's son-in-law." It was Derek's son-in-law. So Derek's son-in-law sold us a car, and I told Derek he needed to whoop him because he put Misty in a very expensive car.
He sweetened the deal for himself, nice.
Yeah, yeah. So, but that was a small world, man. I was like, golly. So that was pretty cool. Evan, while you're in here, I want to congratulate you guys on a heck of a time down at Florida Speed Weeks. Proud of you guys moving up supers and running 602, 604 stuff, man. Awesome job. We need to get you and Jordan on the show, man. So let us know y'all's schedule. I know y'all got a busy schedule and everything. So it'd be cool to have y'all on the show. Robbie Gibson was at Speed Week.
Yeah, he was at Fayetteville.
Yep.
Didn't have much luck, but they broke a rear end one night. And something happened again the other night and they didn't run.
Ah.
Evan Cole says, "Thank you. Okay, we'll do."
All right. Well, we're gonna have him on the show tonight.
We'll come to you if we need to. We can do it at your shop.
That's right. Exactly.
We have studio. We'll travel. Yeah, broke an axle. That's right, broke an axle.
The axle breaker.
His old car must have new paint. I don't know what car he's got now. Robbie Gibson. But like I said,
No. Anyway, that's about all I got for this week, man.
that's about all there could be.
Yeah.
3 nights of racing, brand new UMP tour coming up with a modified Mafia guys.
And racing this coming weekend at Cherokee Speedway.
Cherokee, and the fall weekend will be modified Mafia will be at County Line. Friday and Saturday, Blue Ridge Outlaws will be at Carolina Speedway for the Steve Hines tribute race. And then the following weekend will be Halifax for the Steel Block Bandits and the modified Mafia guys. And of course, Mid-East Racing Association going to be at Cherokee this coming weekend.
So we are getting fired up around North Carolina. Full steam ahead from now on, looks like. So I like it this time of year. It means it's getting warmer. And get y'all guys out to the racetrack.
Soon, too.
Time will change. This is the last time we have to change time, right? It ends.
I have not heard.
I think it ends.
I haven't heard that they passed it yet, but yeah.
I think it does. I think it ends.
I hope it is.
I do, too. I hope so. So, guys, thank everybody for tuning in. That's tuned in and done gone. We had a bunch of people in here and they left. So
at one time,
yeah, we was giving away $1 million tonight if it was been, but there ain't enough people in here to give away now. So, thank y'all for tuning in. Let's pay some bills, man. Got to pay some bills real quick.
Pay some bills. Andrew's Mowing and Landscaping at Pinnacle, North Carolina. That is Andrew and Brandy Langford for all your landscape design, maintenance, and grading. Give them a call at 336-624-8357.
Evan Cole said they don't like him. That's why they left. Everybody likes you, Evan.
Yeah, I ain't found nobody that doesn't like Evan.
Yeah. NRS race scoring for all your race scoring needs. Make sure you go see Nick at a Mid-East race at the NRS trailer.
Tate logging in Firewood out of Low Gap, North Carolina. That is the hillbilly of Zach Tate and the hillbilly girl of Abby Tate. Remember Noelle and family as she lost her dad today. Our condolences go out to the Tate family. But if you need your timber cut or firewood for next winter, because I hope this one's over,
yeah,
give them a call, 336-757-6706.
Earl Ramey Racing Engines out of Mooresville, North Carolina. He's also a Maximo Racing Oils dealer and a Pro Fabrication dealer. Make sure you go get your Earl Ramey Racing Engine or you're running behind.
Vinyl adds horsepower at Randy's Custom Lettering in Wanaco. Go check out Randy and Chris for all your vinyl, decal, and wrap needs. You can check them out on Facebook at Randy's Custom Lettering or give them a call at 336-591-9301.
And Jessica Smothers, MaryKay Independent Beauty Consultant. Make sure you, for all your beauty needs, give her a call, 336-501-3825 or www.marykay.com/JSmothers4.
Skippy D's Cups. You want some of these for all your sublimation tumbler shirts, canvases. If you want it sublimated, check them out on Facebook at Skippy D's Cups.
And the Mid-East Racing Association, the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, the Pro Fabrication Mid-East 604 late models, and the Hendrick City. Is that Rick Hendrick?
Yeah, Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet.
City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late models, presented by SRI for the 2023 racing season.
And just for Willard, them Spartan motorcycles are the new pit bikes for Mid-East.
Okay, gotcha.
So check out Spartan Motorcycle Company. They got some pretty cool little pit bikes.
Oh, okay, cool deal.
Hey, they got big boy seats on them.
They got big boy seats. I can ride one.
They got big old wide seats on them.
You think we can get Spartan as a sponsor? Thank you again, Jason and Brittany. We appreciate y'all.
Gann's Race Cars and Parts out of Medan, North Carolina, for all your fabrication and race car parts needs, check out Philip Gann at Gann's Race Cars and Parts. And Too Fast for You Embroidery, that is Tanja Gann for all your embroidery needs in-house at Gann's Race Cars and Parts.
And one of our new sponsors, Rob Farr with Buffalo Mountain Motorsports. For all your side-by-sides, ATVs, motorcycle needs, give Rob a call, 540-789-7800.
And Travis Lawson with Stokes Apparel. Got a lot of shirts up for pre-order. We've showed in the show a few times. You can go back and watch the show and check out those Brandon Bentley, Cole Hedrick, Modified Mafia, Caleb Simmons, and Morgan Widener shirts are available for pre-sale.
And our friends at R&B Enterprises for all your automotive needs. Ricky and Dustin Brim, thank you for coming back on board with us. 336-427-7425. Tell Big Al that we told you to call.
And I need to fix that. It's R&B Enterprise
and
auto sales.
And auto sales. Yeah.
Whew.
We got sponsored. I love it though.
Oh, yeah, it's nice.
It's absolutely great.
We keep picking up one every week and it's like, whoo, we're getting long-winded.
We must be doing something right.
I was hoping Evan Cole was going to sponsor me next.
I know we could get Ultimate Towing now. We'd love to have Ultimate Towing, Evan. So talk to your daddy.
Capital Waste.
Capital Waste. That's right.
2 free plugs.
2 free plugs right there. 2 free plugs.
I give Evan a hard time.
Thank y'all again. And please keep Zach Tate and Noel Tate and family in your prayers because I know my heart is broken. That's why I say talk to your daddy, Evan. Tell your daddy. My heart is broken tonight. I've lost a friend in Todd. So please make sure you keep the Tate family in your prayers. And thank y'all for tuning in and look forward more so than Nick than me at a racetrack near you. Nick, you got anything else, my man?
Well, like I said, if you missed the show, you can always catch us on Facebook or on the Backstretch YouTube channel.
Evan's sitting there lying to us.
Go talk to your mama. I mean,
yeah, go talk to mama then. That's right. But thank y'all again. Thank y'all so much. Nick, take us out of here, my man.
Remember, guys, if you're not at a dirt track, it's your own asphalt.